For better or worse, AI is shaking up a lot of things in marketing, but SEO is getting hit the hardest. Now, whenever anything changes in SEO, people rush to declare it dead. Usually it's just a Google algorithm tweak, but this time it's something much bigger. This time, the entire search engine experience is getting completely overhauled. But is SEO actually dead? No. It's just like Twitter. Not gone, but different. Very different. And that means that B2B marketers need to rethink their whole approach. I'll get into what that looks like, but first, let's start with what's changed. AI search is taking off, and it's changing how people find and consume information. The traditional search engine experience is like going to the library and digging through the card catalog to find the book you need. AI search, on the other hand, is like walking up to the librarian and asking if the spider dies at the end of Charlotte's Web. And they just tell you. Spoiler alert, she dies. And her name was Charlotte, damn it. Where traditional search focuses on discovery, AI search shifts that experience towards real-time dialogue. It uses natural language processing to understand your question and pulls answers from both training data and the live web. From there, you can keep the conversation going. No need to click a bunch of links. There are a handful of players in the AI search arena. First, you've got the frontier AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, which are fully conversational. You ask a question and they give you an answer. Then there's Perplexity, which is basically a chatbot cosplaying as a search engine. Next up is the heavyweight Google. Google is double dipping with two AI search experiences integrated within its search engine. AI Overviews, which summarizes search results above the links, and AI Mode, which gives you the full chatbot search experience, like the others we mentioned. Finally, there's Bing, which offers the same chatbot experience with Copilot. Personally, I think they missed a golden opportunity to call it Bing Man. Cowards. Okay, so we've met the players, now let's check the scoreboards. Starting with traditional search engines, it's clear that Google's still the MVP. According to StatCounter.com, they own 89.6% of the market in 2025. Some sources peg this number to be a few points higher or lower, but one thing's clear. Google still dominates search. Meanwhile, AI search has been gaining steam. Unsurprisingly, ChatGPT dominates the chatbot search space with a 79.8% market share. In the first half of 2025 alone, ChatGPT saw a 33% increase in weekly active users. Weird stat, but okay. According to a report from SparkToro, in 2024, Google had more than 14 billion searches per day. At best, ChatGPT had just 37.5 million. That means Google processed 373 times more searches. While AI search is growing, it's still oceans behind Google, so it's tempting to think of them as two different things. AI chatbots over here, and traditional search engines over here. But there's just one problem. Google is blurring the lines. Thanks to AI overviews appearing at the top of Google search results, websites are getting hammered. A study from Ahrefs found that AI overviews reduced the average click-through rate for top-ranking pages by 34.5%. And now, with AI mode rolling out to all users, things are only going to get trickier. In a recent interview with Lex Fridman, Google CEO Sundar Pichai made it clear that more AI mode features will be integrated directly into Google's main search page. So there are two major challenges facing B2B marketers here. The first is obvious, less and less search traffic. The second is reliability. In an ideal world, when you ask an AI chatbot if Charlotte dies at the end of Charlotte's Web, you should get the right answer, yes. But because LLMs hallucinate so often, an AI chatbot might tell you that Charlotte is alive in Uruguay, where she opened an Etsy shop selling oven mitts spun from her own webs. In fact, studies show that only 51% of AI search results are factually accurate. It's one thing to get the ending of a book wrong, but when AI shares misinformation about your business, the costs can be real. So how do B2B marketers overcome these challenges? As with any time that SEO is declared dead, people come out of the woodwork rebranding old ideas with shiny new buzzwords. Remember when voice assistants dropped and people were hyping up voice search? Hey Google, what time is it?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, we all know how that worked out. Answer and generative engine optimization are two terms that have been getting a lot of attention. Both center on the idea of structuring content so that it can be cited directly in AI search results. But there's no hard proof that any one tactic reliably accomplishes that. Just like there's no guarantee that getting cited in AI search results will turn into clicks, or that what was cited is even correct. Despite the flood of AI search hacks out there, Google has been clear. Appearing in AI results doesn't require a new playbook. Just keep following the core principles of effective SEO. Call it what you want, AEO, GEO, REO, Speedwagon. In the end, it's really just SEO. Instead of chasing a bunch of new tactics, I think that B2B marketers should zoom out and reframe how they think about SEO now that the game has changed. Traditional SEO was about showing up at every stage of the funnel and trying to get clicks. But the funnel is deader than every class pet forgotten during the 2020 lockdown. B2B buyers don't move in tidy, predetermined steps. They take their time doing research and they validate solutions across multiple mediums. Modern SEO is less like a map and more like a compass. It's not about trying to dictate the journey, because you can't. It's about aiding the buyer's research in a meaningful way and validating your business as the right direction to go. Look, the space is obviously moving really fast and there's no playbook for keeping up. But there are a few safe and practical things that B2B marketers can do to support that buyer research and validation. Number 1. Focus on product and service-related searches. Prioritize keywords and queries that buyers would use when researching and validating solutions like yours. This can include comparison guides, use cases, pricing information, integration questions, ROI expectations, and security or compliance details. Anything that would help buyers feel confident and informed. Small and mid-sized marketing teams don't have the resources to crank out blog posts to build topical authority. Broad, informational content is more likely to get skimmed by AI and less likely to lead to any sort of engagement with your brand. Number 2, reputation management. When buyers are validating a solution, your reputation can make or break that decision. That's why it's important to showcase social proof wherever they're looking. Think testimonials, reviews, case studies, customer spotlights, and public relations. With most studies finding that AI search results are wrong more than they're right, it's important to do what you can to amplify social proof both on and off your site. Number 3, proprietary data and research. When buyers are doing in-depth research, original data is one of the last remaining things that actually captures attention and truly warrants a click. Think reports, surveys, impact metrics, market research, stats, findings, and studies that you fully own and can publish under your brand. With AI search often summarizing answers without context, proprietary data gives buyers a reason to click through and validate the source. This helps your content go even further as people can start sharing it, citing it, and spreading it for you. Last but not least, number 4, SEO fundamentals. In the same way that you shouldn't write content for search engines, you shouldn't write content for answer engines. When the biggest name in search tells you to stick to good SEO fundamentals, it's worth listening to them. This means prioritizing content quality, enriching content with multimedia like videos, podcasts, and graphics, maintaining a technically sound website, making content easy to find with strong internal linking, and ensuring content is available in text form, since AI crawlers often struggle with JavaScript. Boring? Maybe, but it probably works better than 99% of the BS flooding your LinkedIn feed. Come to think of it, you can actually say that about most things in life. AI search is probably going to keep shaking things up for the foreseeable future. And as of right now, there are no secret hacks or formulas for gaming results. If you're a B2B business that doesn't depend on clicks for revenue, the smartest thing you can do is reframe how you approach SEO. Not as a way to chase clicks, but as a way to support buyer research and validation. Because as with all things in the AI hype tornado, the key isn't buying into panic. It's staying grounded in reality.